Welcome back to ForPete'sSakeGaming. I'm your host Sardushin.
I'm Silence.
And this is and we're back in Bloodborne. Definitely like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment to tell us dagger or hammer in the pirate build on Elden Ring. Comment to see if you want to check cutscenes. Check out the Patreon and become a member. It does help out the channel, but it also goes for a good cause of cancer research, and definitely that would be good to help out everything. Also check out the Snow Witch Queen build as well, which should be on there shortly. Yeah, so we're gonna. Last time we were going off to Old Yharnam, so and I died on the stairs. So let's get our blood stain, which should be around here somewhere, and continue. All right, we were talking about mechanics in Demon Souls. Holy crow, he's just coming straight into you. So, bad mechanic in Demon Souls we both agree on was the functionality of white world and black and dark world tendency. The hidden functions, because then we said the good. So that was the bad one. Did we say a good one?
About what, Demon Souls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already said the
You're
controller.
a beast hunter,
Oh,
aren't
the
you?
controller. Okay.
I knew. Oh, protege. So why not
I'll cooperate.
Oh, take this to sell.
Thank you.
Beast hunt. There must go on. As you know what that is.
Alright, so now Dark
it's
Souls
up.
1.
Okay, first of all,
I bid you farewell. May the
so
good.
you talked to our good friend here,
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Oh no, that's not Gilbert.
That's Gilbert. That's not Gilbert.
That's
There must go on.
what is your name?
Can't remember what
As you know, the healing. Well, I'm a simple hunt, but I have heard, and that if you see.
I can't remember his name now.
I bid you
I can't remember
farewell.
his name, but he gives you fire paper, and what else does he give you? Like a gesture or something?
Yeah.
But he tells us more about the healing church, and what else does he tell us about?
Bergenworth.
Bergenworth. Yeah. We're not going to get to Bergenworth.
Yo, wait,
That's a long ways away. So, yeah, so now we're in Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Best mechanic in Dark Souls is the world connectivity.
Is that would you consider that a mechanic?
I would consider it the best thing about the game.
But the question was mechanic.
Well, I don't care. Best mechanic. I don't know.
That is definitely a hard thing to hard.
But I said world. I talked about the world in Demon Souls, and you let it pass.
Did I?
Yeah.
The world connectivity was, I think, I agree, was a lot. Was more connected. I would agree in
Backstab City.
Backstab City. Definitely I agree. I think that's another mechanic in Demon Souls I'm gonna say. Backstabbing enemies in Demon Souls, I think, was pretty simple.
Oh, it's pretty simple in all Souls games, I find. Shit.
But I mean, some of the Souls games was harder to backstab. The fact is they made I don't know, the aimer or whatever you want to call it, a lot easier to read than the other games. I think was was a lot better in Demon Souls. Like just by going through 4-1 and being able
You
to...
there! Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They turn up.
Oh, I missed my item.
You can go back and get it.
Yeah, but then I have to do this whole thing all over again. You know, the whole drop and...
It's not that hard to do. But mechanic-wise, I well, like the world. It definitely made the world connectivity awesome in Dark Souls. They knew Gunsoft definitely knows what they're doing with world connectivity. I have found that.
So nice.
The fact that they switched, I would say, one of the better mechanics in Dark Souls compared to Demon Souls, I think, was how you upgrade your weapons. You didn't have to worry about, oh, I'm going to be a dex build. I need such and such a stone, right? All you need to worry about is Titanite, twinkling Titanite, right?
Yeah, but then in Dark Souls it was still green and white Titanite you had to use as well still.
If you wanted, only if you wanted your weapon to have that certain capabilities.
Yeah, I know.
The fact that just to level up a weapon, all you had to worry about is
One for it.
Titanite and Twinkling Titanite. I believe Twinkling Titanite was in Dark Souls 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
But it was for
That was like Demon Titanite though, wasn't it?
yeah, Demon Titanite, but I think that was for like for boss weapons, if you wanted boss weapons.
Right.
But that I really liked. I liked the fact that you can use Titanite shards, and you go, okay, I need 12 Titanite shards, but you don't have to worry about, okay, now I'm searching in this world for Titanite shards, because they were pretty decent about it. Whereas in Demon Souls, they were pretty problematic because, oh, I need art stones, I need sharp stones, I need this type of stone, right? Oh, I need moonlight stones. Oh, and just to top it off, then to get the platinum, you need to farm this one character 50 billion times to get a certain item.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I think goes to upgrading your weapon, and that's what I liked about Dark Souls 1, like the upgrading thing.
I agree.
What about the mechanic that you don't like? I know that's hard to say.
Right. You know what I was gonna say though?
What?
I'm gonna bring you right back to this world here because this will help out our followers. Notice how I have the torch out?
Yes.
And these beasts, they're flinching because of the torch.
Yes.
But that doesn't happen if I don't have
How many attacks?
Yeah, they don't like fire, so it's a good tip to know.
It's a good tip to know. They don't like fire.
And if you have the torch out, it's like pretty much a shield for you, right?
True.
But okay, so thing I don't like from Dark Souls, a mechanic I don't like from Dark Souls. Let's see. I don't like the oh, what's the last boss's name? Gwyn. I don't like the walls of Gwyn there. Those things that you
You're
can't
a skilled hunter.
blocking your way.
Adept, merciless,
Which ones?
half cut with blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I must stop you.
So what don't you like?
Okay, so Gwyn has those boss walls that block everything in your way. Like you can't go past, you can't go into the archives until after you beat and gain the Lord Vessel. I don't like that, right?
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah, I definitely don't like that. I'd rather have, like, the exploring function. I totally agree. He's being a nuisance, isn't he?
Yeah, and he actually beat me out. I can't. I'm gonna have to do it the right way. He's gonna beat me out. I'm gonna die.
That's why getting the other one.
I was trying to cheese him. Didn't
Yes,
work
I
out.
know. I know what you're trying to do.
I was trying, give me a second.
He's gonna shoot you. Oh, there you go.
I didn't even give it to him.
He did.
No, but like I went and hit him, but it didn't give me the right hit.
Oh. He's being a nasty.
You were.
Push him off.
What?
Oh. Good one. There you go. Oh.
Fuck you, buddy.
And does he fall off?
Nope.
No. There you go.
There, that did it. Woo!
Whenever you're ready. There he goes now. Oh, don't you need your... Oh, right, you have to exit out.
To get my stuff from him, yeah. If he falls. Damn, that sucked. I was hoping to cheese him. Didn't work.
It's all good.
Yeah, as long as it's still the same
I
reward,
I
right?
definitely agree with that. I would say for Dark Souls 1, the mechanic, all the mechanics fit in the world. I think the one thing I didn't like about Dark Souls, and this is being a bold statement here.
You're gonna break the internet.
Yes, the interweb will be broken, but the first thing I think, and it's a mechanic. I would say it's a mechanic. The fact that you don't have the capabilities to see environment properly in Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls.
Well, they redid that in the remake. They fixed that.
They fixed a little bit of brightness, but the thing is, what I'm talking about mostly is when you're fighting the Hydra.
Okay, yeah.
Give me jump master, bro. Give it to me.
If you're not looking on the ground to see where you're going, you'll fall into the water and die.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
But that's part of the fight, I think, right?
that is part of the fun, but it is a mechanic that, that capability.
Hey, you could have put a maggot on your face.
Not till later. Not till later.
You could choose one to fight the Hydra.
Not the sunlight maggot. You don't have that till later. So the fact that you don't have that torch capability is a little bit, you know, it's a little bit stuffy on their part. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, just come around and stay on this side of me.
I know you want to. Oh,
He's standing in the fire.
that is hilarious. I think we have the good mechanics and some bad mechanics. Good versus 1. Okay. Now everybody's dreaded game, Dark Souls 2.
I'd
I
say
would
everything
say-
about Dark Souls 2.
But we're going to be objective here. Mechanic-wise, healing function,
It's the worst. That's the worst part about Dark Souls 2. I'll give you that.
yeah, definitely. The best mechanic, we both agree that the healing function was horrible. The best mechanic in Dark Souls 2.
Best mechanic in Dark Souls 2.
The fact that they brought back, I think, the...
You know what? The drifting jump mechanic was pretty sweet. Like if you got the butterfly wings,
Okay,
and then when you like jumped off of things, you would do like a drifting coast. That to me was pretty cool.
that's true. I agree with that.
I'll give that.
Yeah, that was an interesting mechanic, I would say. The fact that they decided for Dark Souls 1 that you don't need to get the Lord Vessel to teleport everywhere and just say right off the hop that teleportation was really good right from the get-go,
Right.
but made it to the fact that you didn't have to go from their hub, which
Yeah.
was Majula.
I liked Majula.
I did like Majula. Majula, I would live there. Majula was a nice place.
Had a nice soundtrack going for it.
It did.
Felt like home in a sense. Okay, do you think I can make this jump?
I think you can.
I don't think I can. I normally fail it every time.
Okay, well you can do it.
You know, just in case I biff.
Come on, go biff. You
Ah.
rolled instead of jumped, and that was your problem.
Yeah.
You can go back up and get it again.
Nah.
Because
It's
that's
just
a bolt hunter's mark.
No, it's a messenger thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Messenger.
Just another thing for a messenger. Over here, grab this thing over here.
But I mean, those that's like two functions for a customer. Doesn't work for it, so two still finding something good about the game.
Well, I hope you're happy. I said something nice about the worst game.
If we were going by story, I think the story was really good too. But we're not. I said mechanics.
Lore was nice. I'll give you that.
No, the lore was nice. And the video cutscenes were really, I think, on par. It was really good.
Yeah,
And-
the last giant was wicked cool.
yeah, I think going forward, I mean, even though Miyazaki wasn't part of the team for Dark Souls 2, which made it kind of janky, I have to admit. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But
But,
the
I
fact
mean,
that
he
he
was busy
decided in
doing this
Bloodborne to do
instead.
the same thing with cutscenes and make it a nice video cutscene, I think was very good. I think we said the mechanics in Bloodborne since we already talked about that, right?
Yeah, Bloodborne was the first one we went with.
Yep, so Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3's best mechanics. I like the ice mechanic in Dark Souls 3.
The fact that they brought a frostbite, I liked. I did like it, but fighting those Irithel Knights.
It
What
was
they have
worth it.
was
though.
pretty rough, I would have to say. I mean, yeah, you can cheese one of them, right? Whereas the second one is a little bit harder to cheese because he does come up and still attack you up there. You have to kind of run out and run in, and he starts going down if you want to cheese him. But whereas the one in near one where you go see the Onion Knight, but you go down instead. That area that comes out where all those nasty bird people are. That little area. Right before you talk to two NPCs. One that just
In what
does
area?
not one of those NPCs says absolutely nothing, and then you have to fight him down in this swamp of lava, where you get shot by a ballista.
Okay.
Him and the girl slash guy, depending on your character's gender. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Pair of travelers.
Yeah, Henri and Horror.
And yeah, Henri and Oris, and yeah, but that area right before him, because that Irithel Knight gets stuck in that
In the elevator shaft there.
where that room, because he can't go out of that area area.
He's a fucking jerk, that guy.
I mean, drops a really
Like, yeah, well, that
short
sword carried me through the game.
The Irithel rapier.
Yeah, it was a straight sword.
Was it the straight sword or the rapier? The rapier you get in where you fight the dragon knight's armor, right?
I think so. The straight sword is the first one that you get.
And
carried
still,
me.
and it's a good sword.
Oh man,
Especially when
I
you
beat
level
the
up.
whole game with that sword.
Does nice frostbite damage. I like it.
It's a beautiful sword.
But I have like having the different capabilities of
Alright,
of your
hold up,
enemies,
hold up, so
like
you
of your
check this out.
weapons can do, such as like frostbite.
See that guy there?
Yeah, he's right there.
You see him there? Check him out.
He's right there. I can check him out.
Alright, so I'm gonna bait him into dropping by doing this. I missed nothing. Oh my god.
Fast man, fast. Yeah, I'm gonna add on to the frostbite one and saying being able to. You were able to do that in Dark Souls 2, but
Listen,
it was the fact that you had to grab certain items all the time to actually do it. Yes, you had to do that in Dark Souls 3, but the thing you had to grab was those, what are they called? Stones, like the rule books of how to fortify your weapon properly with like frost, flame, magic, dark magic. Do you know what I mean? You only needed that to actually like a dark scroll or something to that you know, like in Faerun's Swamp, and you're near in that room that housed all those stupid poisonous slugs.
yeah.
There's that item there that you can grab.
Yeah, the charcoals.
Yeah,
Coal, right? Or coal.
What? Yeah. Oh, coals. Yeah. So you can get like the sage's coal. You can get the fire coal. You can get other coals as well, and it allows you to. I think they were working it on Dark Souls 2, but they just didn't master it properly. Whereas then then you can get the, oh, you want the Sage's Coal, now you can make your weapon magic. And now it scales with intelligence, or you're getting a sharp coal, and now it's scaled with dexterity. And the fact that they made it into that point means now your build is starting to become more blossoming than it was before, I think, in other Souls games. So I'm out of that. I thought that was a good mechanic.
Right.
And the fact that Andre wasn't a dick.
Well, you couldn't swing at him in Dark Souls 3. Could you? I don't think you can swing in the...
I think you can, but he'll fight you normally. Whereas Dark Souls 1, you made the mistake of hitting him.
Welcome.
I think it was even by accident.
Very well. Let me.
And he decided to
Just some flying roundhouse to that chest.
flying kicks to you, which was awesome, I think.
It was definitely awesome.
Yeah.
Farewell, good hunter.
I'm gonna buy some more bullets.
I think the fact that the crystal lizards that's another thing I liked about Dark Souls 3. The fact that the smaller crystal lizards always gave you a twinkling twinkling. Always, I liked. And if you wanted something else, you can go after the big crystal lizards.
Yeah.
I like that functionality. Let's see, mechanic that I did not like in Dark Souls 3. That's hard. Because Dark Souls 3 took what they had and made it nicer. Dark Souls 3. I don't know. I have to think about that for a second.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on the next episode.
Sure. So, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment about dagger or hammer for the pirate build. Patreon, good for donations, helps out the channel, helps out a good cause, cancer research, as well as check out the pirate build. Comment on if you want cutscenes or not. And yeah, once again, I'm Sardusha.
And I'm Silence.
See you in the next one.